Is Mario, who will be played by Chris Pratt.
It's a me, a Mario. It's a me, a Mario.
Well, check it out. Good to see you again.
What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to the official MTG Arena YouTube channel.
So I found this site called box.gg that'll let you unbox packs on their site, and then they'll ship the physical cards straight to you.
Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it just for this channel. I'm gonna attack for 10,000 plus damage right here on the Play MTG Arena channel. Thanks to the Final Fantasy mainline card here, Jumbo Cactuar. A 1/7 for a 7 that is a plant and has 10,000 needles. Whenever this creature attacks, it gets plus 9,999 / +0 until end of turn. How can we accomplish such a feat? How can we do this thing? How can it possibly happen in Magic the Gathering? Well, there's a card in Standard that's been here since Murders of Karlov Manor that I think a lot of people just, quite frankly, still haven't bothered to completely read, because there's a lot of text on this card. And it's a confusing little card, but that is Kaya Spirit's Justice. This is a 4-mana Planeswalker with 3 loyalty that has the +2 to surveil 2, then exile a card from a graveyard. The +1 creates a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying, and the -2 exiles a creature you control, and for each other player, exile 1 creature that player controls. But what's important here is the static ability. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control and or creature cards in your graveyard are put into exile, you may choose a creature card from among them until end of turn. Target token becomes a copy of it, except it has flying. So what that says, kinda, is if there is a Jumbo Cactuar in your graveyard and you exile it from your graveyard, then you can choose a token like one of your 1/1 spirits, or even an 0/4 wall, or some other token that just ended up on the battlefield by way of playing our deck, and it turns into a flying Jumbo Cactuar. And when Jumbo Cactuar attacks, you know, plus 9,999 / +0 until end of turn. So that's our goal. Our goal is to turn a token on board into the Jumbo Cactuar. Now you might say, CGB, that's never going to happen. You only have 1 Jumbo Cactuar in your whole deck. How, like, the chances of you just having that in the graveyard is so very low, CGB. That's crazy. But I do have a solution. I have a Lively Dirge. And you see, Lively Dirge is a sorcery that lets you search your library and put it into your graveyard, then shuffle. And that's only a 3-mana play. On top of that, you can use the additional Spree ability to return up to 2 creature cards with total mana value 4 or less from graveyard to battlefield. In this deck, that is not the main goal. We have some. There's 2 Ketramos of the New Dawn, because we are an exile deck and we like drawing cards. And we have Beza the Bounding Spring to keep our aggressive enemies from defeating us. But really, it's about playing Lively Dirge, searching for Jumbo Cactuar, throwing it in the bin, using Kaya's ability to exile it from a graveyard with the +2, and then you turn one of your spirit tokens, or any token, like a fish token, a wall token, a gnome token, whatever. You turn whatever token is on the battlefield into a Jumbo Cactuar, and the opponent, bam, they are dead. The rest of the deck is black-white control. Bitter Triumph helps us discard cards to our graveyard that we want there while dealing with the opponent's threats. Caretaker's Talent and Ketramos are card draw engines. Temporary Lockdown is an important card in aggressive metas, especially best of 1. Builder's Talent can get you back the Kaya from the graveyard. It can also get you Temporary Lockdown and Caretaker's Talent, so those play well together. Katzul's Flanker keeps graveyard decks from being successful, also can trigger Ketramos and make Ketramos able to attack. Ghost Vacuum plays a similar role, and you actually end up using the 6-mana ability of Vacuum, while Beza keeps you alive. And one Arden the Usurper to also combine with Jumbo Cactuar as a giant 8-mana play that we might also be able to do shenanigans with using Kaya Spirit's Justice, Ketramos, etc. Overall, this deck is nonsense, but it is the right kind of nonsense. It hits them when they don't see it coming. So get ready for a haymaker. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. On the play, Vacuum. Arden and Bitter Triumph is interesting, and this enters tapped. Let's just do it. Get out of the way. Looming Marsh, Cecil Dark Knight. I think I'm okay with them losing a little bit of life while I go up in life. I want to see more of what their deck is doing. You. What will you take? 100% Bitter Triumph, right? 100,000,000% Bitter Triumph? Thank you. Life total go down. Beza does make it hard to gain my Beza life. But let's just drop bricks and vacuum. Our opponent played 1-drop creature, 2-drop creature. Let's see that 3-drop creature, shall we? Don't go easy on me or anything. That's a good one. It's a really good one. Oh my god, what a... Like, this is your curve. I mean, if you stack your deck, you do this. 100%. 18 to 17. So they barely have the lower life total. I can go to 17, but that's not the same thing. Oh, wait. Here we go. Ha-ha! Got him. Nice. What do you know? Glissa wants to dance. That's a token block. So how much more perfect is your hand? That's not 4-drop, just a 3-drop. So exile a creature to exile something else. Like the bat, for example? The Glissa, for example? I mean, it does work. The problem is... Oh, man. I can exile it to turn another token into something else. Ugh. I mean, I think I still need more tokens on the field is the problem. So let's... Please don't cut this down. Thank you. And we get a Midgar, and we have more blockers. Innkeeper's Talent? Why not? What is going on? Everybody. I mean, I guess we gotta kill this, and we should block this. The other ones I'm not as worried about. You held a go for the throat for that? Guess you were really worried. So 6 mana makes a Beza. Like if I Ghost Vacuum my own Beza and we draw from it, it's pretty good. And I don't think taking the graveyard away is really helping me against their other cards. But more Beza sure does. Okay, Ward, sure. Do it. One Beza coming right up. And there's a Ketramos. And we're doing it. We just keep doing it. You want to try again? Okay, double counters. Yikes. You want to put a counter on over here? That would be fine. We do have the Arden coming up. We're gonna just cast this card at this rate. Oh my goodness, they just can't stop. Let's see, 2, 2, 3, 3. Definitely you. Do I care about anything else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a lot of damage. but if I level up the talent next turn and play a Kaya's Justice, no. I could also play Ketramos. It doesn't do anything. Not enough is exiled. I could flip the bricks next turn. That's pretty good. Okay.